What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping back into Destiny 2 with one of the final weekly resets for Season 13. And so today it is the 27th of April, Guardian Games is popping off still. We'll touch on all of that stuff, but otherwise, we do of course have a brand new Eververse inventory of event items, and then we'll round up this week's activities, featured drops, vendor stuff, and everything else key to know about the reset for this week. So, as always guys, I hope you enjoy the video, and before we get into it, be sure to check out my friends over at Now Drinks who have some tasty and healthy alternatives to energy drinks designed to improve focus and memory for gamers. You can get a free shaker if you use code Houndish at checkout, so if you like the look of any of that stuff, follow the link in the description box below. As we sign into the game right here though, we can see we have got double ordeal rewards inside of the Nightfalls for this week, so that's definitely going to be a good opportunity to grab some additional loot. We can see the Devil's Lair is the featured Nightfall for this week, but of course if you're completing ordeals and things like that, all of them are available in the rotation, and the exclusive weapon drop for this week is going to be the Swarm. So that will be the last opportunity to pick that weapon up for a little while, since they'll be going away for a while inside of Season 14. But otherwise the pinnacle and powerful drops are there as always, and we can see the daily focus for Guardian Games is inside of the Strikes playlist. But as we get into the tower right here, of course, Guardian Games continues, and we did cover essentially everything there is to know about the event last week, but scoring for the event continues, and we know that Hunters have been doing very well indeed. But otherwise, if you haven't already done it, the Heir Apparent and Catalyst quests are still available, as well as the opportunity to progress the Triumphs, pick up the Pinnacle drop for the week, and all those kind of things. So be sure to let us know if you're still representing down in the comment section below. We also have a lot of cosmetic items inside of the Eververse store as always, and we're also contacting Destiny servers, but we've got silver stuff on the front page. And then for the front page Bright Dust section, we've got the Seven Sisters shader from this season, if you want to grab that one, looking pretty cool. We also have the Contenders entrance, as well as the Hunter projection, and we've got the Torchlight exotic emote on the front page. Once again, all of the event items are in the event section, and then for the main Bright Dust section, we do have the Stand on Ceremony emote. We also have the Powerlift legendary emote, and then we've got the Refreshing Shell right there for Bright Dust this week. So, few items for the event that we can grab. Also the Pace Setter exotic Sparrow, and the Victory's Herald exotic ship for Guardian Games. Then we've got the Blowing Up emote, as well as the Gold Medal protection, and then Illicit Transman effects, as well as the Past Unearthed and the Corrupt Ether Transman effect. And then finally for shaders, we have the Copperbrand shader, as well as the Iridescent Coral, the Verdigris shader, and the Calco's Finery shader. For Banshee's inventory today, in case you happen to be interested, we've got Blast Radius, and of course you become charged with light by rapidly defeating multiple combatants with grenade launchers or rocket launchers. And then we also have Backup Mag, but these will rotate on a daily basis. Otherwise, we should mention, in terms of season content, we don't have any more kind of weekly challenges popping up, so we've got the next couple of weeks to wrap up any of those which we want to get done before Season 14 kicks off. And yes, presumably, we are going to have that reveal for Season 14 stuff pretty soon. We did today get a trailer, which is really just a shout to the last call for the Season Pass stuff, so a little bit of cool new B-roll in there if you want to check it out. But otherwise, we should be getting the actual Season 14 trailer, probably next week at the latest, and that will be Bungie's normal kind of timeline. Legend and Master Lost sectors for today are on the moon, so at 13:30 we've got K1 Communion dropping exotic arms, and then we've got K1 Crew Quarters at 1300 dropping exotic chest armor. Over on Europa, Simulation Safeguard is the Exo challenge for this week, and we can see that the Eclipse Zone is here in Cadmus Ridge, but also we've got the Empire Hunt the Technocrat for the featured one this week with additional Pinnacle gear. And finally, for the Deepstone Crypt, we can see that the challenge for this week is the Core 4. Otherwise, if you are jumping into the Garden of Salvation, this week's challenge is going to be a link to the chain. When it comes to the Dreaming City for this week though, the Ascendant challenge is Ouroborea, which is accessed via Aphelion's Rest in the Strand. So if you do want the location for that one this week, we'll run it at the end of the video with the additional collectibles and all that kind of stuff. And otherwise for today, that's what we have to round up in the weekly reset. Of course, we're getting very close to the start of a new season, so I'm sure Bungie will be dropping some info about that season fairly soon. And as always, be sure to get locked and loaded here on the channel, get subscribed if you are new around here, and turn on notifications if you want to be kept up to date, as I will have that info for the next season as soon as it drops right here. But if you have enjoyed this video, be sure to drop us a like rating down below, and also let us know if you're jumping in getting anything ready for the next season down in the comment section. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in, but for now, whatever you get up to, I hope you have an awesome day.